you for being here. Thanks for being on time. This looks more like the hands that I saw just tonight. As I first came in here, I was like, where is it? But you're here. I'm glad you're here. So let's just double check that you and I are on the same page with markings. So everybody, alto center faces its own breath, 2 to 3, right? Shh. Sopranos, you are really getting on my nerves. And all 3 voices are taking a breath at the end of 4, right? No breath in 6. In 8, the lower 3 voices on the 2 bass, you're cutting off the 8th note. And you're all silent for the soprano pickup. And you don't hit bottom until the sopranos hit bottom. No breath from in 10. A breath at the end of 12. And the arrow there means sustain your note for the full value and then take a quick breath on the bar. You should be singing a pitch while the sopranos sing the word the on the final 8. Their breath is just before that. Sopranos, feel free to shorten the word fall so that you can take your breath. You can take rid of the title. No breath 14 to 15, right? Also, I have put in some glottal stops. So, like right there, the word answer, before that consonant, I put this little mark. For me, that's my marking for unglottal stop. So we don't want the answer, we want the answer. So give it a little glottal stop. Is that clear? Do you know what I mean? And then in 16, we're all fermata, we'll cut off, and then I'll bring in the altos. By themselves, don't sing here until the altos sing here, or they will come over and hit you. No breath 18 to 19. In 20, should be like 12. Full value. You're singing while the sopranos come in on their quarter note this note, not an 8th. In 24, lower 3 voices are cutting off on 3. Sopranos all by themselves on the word go. And then we all come in on fading together. The biggest thing I have is tenors and basses, especially who are not being mindful of what's going on. That's why I have that arrow pointing up. To remind you, there's something going on above you that you need to be mindful of. No breath in 26, right? 27, there's a 20, at the end of 28, there's a breath. Sopranos, your breath is before your 8th note. No breath as you turn the page. 32, we're all going to sing. We're all going to sing basically what the sopranos do. A half note tied to an 8th note. The lower 3 voices had about a half, but I want you to get off of the last beat. Or not the last beat, the end of 3. Again, the sopranos sing the first syllable of even by themselves, and then you come in on the last 2 8 notes of the bar. No breath from 34 into 35. Tenors, are you clear about where you go up and where you go down? Second tenors. Okay, here we go. See, now I changed the dynamic. Sopranos, as your pickup to measure 9 is marked pianissimo. Make 1 P. Everybody else is pianissimo. Yeah, you stay on pianissimo, but I want you to be just 1 step louder. Okay? Really explore the quiet side of the dynamics of this piece. This is gorgeous. were, mark that you don't come in. But there's only one of you. Do you have the level stops marked on all N? All N should be level stops. Be careful, in bar 6 you crescendo a little bit. Might be over. Can we start in bar 5, trees their colors? That's a pretty sound. Repeat after me. Point at me and say, "That's one." Okay. Can we have call? I put a capital K in my score in front of like that, so we hear that it's call. So write on the word call. 16. Just a tiny bit of, we'll close to the end, and then I'll release it. That's very nice singing. Well, what the hell are you doing singing and D and E that good this time of morning? What the hell? What kind of freaks are you anyway? Well done. Yes?
I have two question measures. Measure 12 and measure 28. Those off on legal free or something?
In my score, I had an arrow and a breath mark on the bar note. So you sing full value, take a breath after the soprano singing. But
okay. Deal.
You had another one.
28.
You didn't have your hand up. Why did you said you had a couple?
Oh yeah, 12 and 28.
Same thing. Margaret and then Sue.
Measures 9 and 10, as an example, you threw it a couple times, but where the first and second split, that D and that E are really close together. Can we just hear that?
Sure. Let's start with 9. Just the altos, please. Okay, goes up the piano. And. Just the seconds. And. You go down to the B flat. Now with the verse. And. With the D. Back to on. And. Seconds. You know, fight. Stand your ground. Right.
We're at piano on page 3, what the position of the top 4.
Well, you are pianissimo at the bottom of 4. Are you at the top of the page?
Yes, you told us to switch to piano, where we came in on page 3.
You can mark it up to this if you want.
Okay.
Just the sopranos.
Yeah. Because we only have all that problem.
In general, a dynamic, a crescendo mark or a decrescendo mark means change one dynamic. Anything else? Good. Very nice. I'd like to try just the beginning of it. If I got one more minute. I'd like to just try the beginning of it. Piano's optional. We can always use it. Sing that pianissimo as though you're over in the Dunkin' Donuts parking lot. And you're trying to make me hear you. So how much air is that going to take? You're not the whole alto section. There's a few more that can breathe. I'll be all right. Bring it down with more air to a pin. Did you hear what happened? Not only did you have a better solid sound, but I heard the F because you've got enough air to project it. Nice. Noche De Lluvia.
Repeat after me. Repitan, por favor. Espera. Espera. No te duermas. No te duermas. Quédate atento a lo que dice el viento. First soprano, they got that extra viento. Good. Y algo que dice el agua que golpea con sus dedos menudos. from No Te Duermas. No Te Duermas, tenor bass, E and C sharp. Measure 6. Measure 6, just bass, tenor, and up. Sharp, please. Tenor bass, No Te Duermas. So 1 and 2 and. Let's go. Hey, that was so much better. Thank you very much for fixing everything you fixed. Also, your diction got better this time around as well. Even in this legato feel, we should still be enunciating as best we can. Good. Teaching tool, the word is proximity. I've talked to a couple people already today. I've got one 8th grade boy who is.
Is his name Sean?
No, but he's having some trouble, and proximity has been my friend with this student. Okay, everybody's back in. Can we start up the Gedate? Is that okay? Little crunches, lots of crunches. 1, 2, 3. So smooth. And 2 and. Oh, thank you so much. Turn the page. Todo mi corazón se vuelve oídos para escuchar a la hechizada. And of course you got some rhythm there. Hermana. And if you can roll those arms, roll away. Hermana. Que ha dormido en el cielo. Okay, tenors and basses, I'm going to be listening very clearly for where that low is. The recordings I've listened to, I don't hear it at all. It's just completely masked by the colors in the treble voices. But I would like to hear your syncopated lows, please and thank you. Next measure, que ha visto el sol y baja ahora elástica y alegre. If you need to pencil something in here to get eyes up, please do, because we will have a pretty substantial risaltando with the crescendo, and we got to feel that together. So get your music to a place where you can see it and me. Thank you. Here we are, Todo mi corazón, 21. 2, 3, and. Todo mi we got the tenors in their note. Here's the bass note. Todo. Say 5. Say 5. And here's the tenor. Nice little crunch. Here's the alto. We gotta start our jazz. 1, 2, todo. Let's speak this in rhythm. The text was pretty good. The rhythm was a little. Speak it, please. Todo. 1, 2, speak in rhythm. Go. Todo mi corazón se vuelve oídos. 2. Thank you. So thank you. Alto tenor bass. Alto tenor bass. We gotta wait just a moment because the sopranos are moving there. Para escuchar. That S wants to come in early. If you need to put a little arrow on that half note triplet so we don't bring the S in too soon. Right on it, please. Para escuchar. And no one. Go. Para escuchar. the short long rather than the long short, so we gotta get to that word. Para escuchar a la Echi. And then things get crazy in the tenor bass. Para escuchar, everybody, and one, and. Para escuchar a la Echi. Good, thank you so much. Sopranos, you see that your chi of hechisada is later than the others, so don't be drawn into there. We should have a chi-chi. Not salsa in the restaurant. Chi-chis, want to hand it up? I don't know who that is. Todo mi corazón, let's sing, please. Two-T. Todo mi corazón. Only 1, 2, 3, and go. That's well done. That's well done. I just lost a little bit of that first tenor on that jazzy note, that C sharp that keeps coming back. That red, we need it. Everybody, please queda dormido. Note. Altos, by yourselves, queda dormido. Is your G sharp? 2, 3, and go. Everybody, queda dormido. 2, and T, and go. Que ha visto el sol y baja ahora elástica y alegre. Okay, I have to wing these over these notes. Que ha visto, scusi. E and F sharp, please. Thank you. 1 and. And plenty of that alto two note. We want to hear that G sharp. That's the 6th chord, long. It's a nice chord. Can I have tenors and basses? Same spot, please. 1 and. Well done, tenor ones. Beautiful. Everybody, que ha visto? 3 and 4 and 1. Que ha visto el sol y baja ahora en la ciudad y going on good luck. Okay, let's do a little language. Soprano and alto, speak with us, please. I know you don't have these words, but do it anyway. Back to the tempo one. Escuchemos. El ritmo de la lluvia. If you can add a little bit of that lluvia, you know what I'm talking about. If you don't know what I'm talking about, just make it a one.
We want to march into
Lluvia. Yeah. As we turn the page, apoya. Entre mis senos. We're going to elide those S's, please. Tenors and basses, no need to. Mis senos. Apoya entre mis senos. Okay. Tu frente. Taciturna. That's the other one I'm looking at. I want to make this Italian for some reason. It's not. Io sentirei. Notice the accent and the reason that it's on beat one. Io sentirei. Io sentirei. Good. El latir. De tus. Los cienes. What is cienes? S-I-E-N-E-S. You know? Oh, temples, not like in Thailand. You say temples, that's what I'm thinking of. I'm going to the jungle. Palpitantes. Itibias. Como estará? Double R's, roll the heck out of them, you betcha. Como estará? De alegre. Frigo. And if you're a soprano or a tenor or a bass, you got that yella. It's so fast, very fast. Frigo. Ondeante. Con que. Avidez. Se esponjará. La hierba. So we're not going to do those H's, and we're going to get each of those vowels in there. La hierba. Wonderful, okay. Tenors and basses, let's try it. Back to tempo one. Sopranos and altos, if you get bored, feel free to sing this stuff with them in your own octave. Lots of second tenor here, because that's where that C sharp went to. Where are my second tenors? Correct. Lots of that C sharp when we get there. Escuchemos. T and 4, go. Later, you might want to look at this spot. Let's keep moving, please, everybody. Page 7. T and go. Yeah, we're late on the tape. We're late on the tape. Let's speak it. 51. Speak it. 1 and 2 and speak it. Ready, go. Como estará de alegre el frío. Yes, you've got now 8th note triplets. Thank you. You have 8th note triplets, which are far faster than the quarter note triplets that we've been having a lot of. Then followed by 16th notes, which are even faster. Fico ondeante. Fico ondeante. Let's get to that T. One more time. Como, speak it. Ready and speak. Como estará de alegre el frío ondeante. De avidez se esponjará Ritardando measure 56. Let's hear soprano alto 51. 1 and 2 and G. Six. Just altos by ourselves. And it's okay to make mistakes. This is a hard spot. It's tricky. There's way too many sharps going on. There's double sharps. I tell my junior high kids, please give us something. I can fix wrong notes. I can't fix. Sing loud. Who cares? How many wrong notes have already played today? Altos by yourselves. 1, 2, T. Good luck. Yes, alto 2 by ourselves. Alto 2 by ourselves. T, alto 2. And trigo is a little faster than you can do it. Re, el trigo, onde ante. One more time, alto 2. Ready, and go. One by yourselves, ready, and go. Stay up, go back down to the receiver. All right, come together. Thank you for this work. Ready, altos. And the sopranos, 1s and 2s. 3 and go. There we go. Tenor bass, 6/5. 1, 2 and T tenor bass. There's that C sharp again. Like it's like, got it. I had more hair, we can flip it more. Bass, you have my favorite spot in that whole little thing. Is the yada. Make sure that's right in tune. Everybody, come on, and we will go on. Oh, bass, continue.
Could we please hear the second notes in measure 53?
Do you mind? Come on, everybody, 51. This is, yeah, we're still, well, it's not so forte. We should be feeling ourselves here. 1 and 2 and go, go. Como One and 2 and go. Okay. All right, we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. We're not moving on, y'all. Sopranos, can we hear it? Okay, Avides. 1 and 2, go. Okay, Avides. Good. It's early, so I'm not going to read anything into that G sharp, but just go for it, for sure. Feel free to try and drown out some other things that are going on. Let's hear the altos. That A natural seconds is money. It's hard to find, but it's money. Here's the altos. We're at F double sharp. And what's the B? F double sharp to B. That's nasty. Nasty, nasty. 1 and 2, go. It's that F double sharp to the B. Can we have sopranos and altos together right there? Tenors, you're practicing in your head right now, because guess what note you start on? It's that C sharp again. 1 and 2, go! So we weren't quite ready. My fault. We weren't quite ready. Sopranos and altos together. And it's con, not con. I'm hearing con. Con. 1 and 2, please. Yes. Go. Okay, now whatever notes happen, tenors and basses, feel it like that. That's wonderful. Together. 1 and 2, go. Basses by ourselves. Make sure we get back up to that beat. Okay. Is that the C sharp or D sharp? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. 1 and 2, go. The space. Back to it. Yeah. Thank you, tenors by yourselves. Just 1 and 2, go. Beautiful tone. Everybody, ponke. 1 and 2, sing. I listened to a fantasy football podcast, and they do this voice, and they call it the voice of public opinion, or whatever. I have a voice of the choir in my head, and it's every choir ever, and it's always the, but we were. So let's go over the text. Bottom of 7. Cuantos diamantes? Here's the nice thing about being in choir. If you're like, oh, I don't sing that, I'm just going to check out. Don't. Stay engaged. Go. Oh.
We're not singing, both of them are on the floor.
So sopranos and altos, be good choir kids and speak it anyway. Cuantos diamantes? Ready, go. Cuantos diamantes colgarán ahora del ramaje profundo de los pinos. Do we have to be careful with that word, Margaret? Because aren't we going to say something real bad? They never taught me the fun words. Okay, let's try. Cuantos diamantes, and no matter how good they sound, sopranos and altos, you need to come in on the top of 8. Here's cuantos. Una vez. G sharp. Cuantos diamantes. 1, 2. Cuantos diamantes. Ready? One, and it's minor outgoes. E natural. Woo! No, that was good. Let's keep going. We've got 2 minutes to get to the end of the song. We can do this. Well, we should practice that transition. Que ha dormido. We stop with 9, last part. That's where you start. So good again. Stop with 9. D. Yep. 1, 2, and T and go. Here's A1, Debbie. A1, and 4. I won't make stabbing motions while I do it. But I will give you each of those, and then we have to give Debbie her final measure. Well done, y'all. This is a hard piece. You're doing a good job. Okay?
5 minutes. 5 minutes.
Everybody help yourself there.
Tell us the story of the La Bruha.
So La Bruha isn't just your regular old snack-tooth cat. She's a seductress. She's an enchantress. There's magic in the song. Magical realism, this big literary, artistic movement in the 20th century Latin America. There's a dance that goes with this. And when they do the dance, they actually dance with candles on their heads and holding candles while they dance. And that's supposed to add the illusion of magic to the whole picture. I watched a video of it, and it's not like the candles in some kind of holder, and I would hope that it doesn't get too hot on their heads. And they're also holding them in their hands. So it's really enchanting to watch the dance too. There's the video of it online if you want to watch it. So she has seduced this man. And he's so excited. He's left the daily grind behind. He's flying through the air at night. How wonderful this is. She takes him to her house, and in most versions she feeds him a meal. And then all of a sudden he feels like his head is turned into a flower pot and a pumpkin. And I mean, you could kind of guess that it's turned to mush. He's inside out, he's upside down, you know. But I thought, a flower pot, where did that come from? So I did some research, and a flower pot just sits there and doesn't do anything, right? So it's come to mean slow or backward. And the pumpkin, contrary to us using it as a term of endearment for children and pets, again, it has to do with you hollow out the pumpkin to use it, to dry the seeds or whatever you're going to do with it. And then you've got like this empty-headed pumpkin, right? So it's come to mean dimwit or twit. So she's turned his head into he's becoming a slow dimwit, so to speak. So then he asks her, she's also known as a bit of a vampire.
That's her side hustle.
Because there is magic in this, but yeah, that's another reputation she has, La Bruja. He asks her, how many children have you sucked the blood out of yesterday? And she says, not a one, none. And she says, because my intention is to suck the blood out of you. I like this song.
For Andrew. For those of you who don't know, this is Andrew's song. This is Andrew's. So if he's looking pale, go over the Spanish with us. Go over the Spanish with us.
I'm sorry, I should have said this. It is a cautionary tale.
My time was the literal truth.
It's, avoid temptation, stay on the straight and narrow, and you children, you be home before dark, or La Bruja will get you.
So, in other words, the translation we have is kind of lame and tame compared to what it really is. So, if you just, she'll say it once, you repeat it back to her.
Ay, qué bonita es volar.
You notice she went bonitas, not bonitas. Get to that second one.
A las 2 de la mañana. And that repeats, a las 2 de la mañana. Ay, qué bonito es volar. Ay, mamá. I don't think mama here is mother. It's also a term of endearment used towards women. Yeah, sweetheart, honey, like mamacita, exactly. Where am I? Subir y dejarse caer.
And the B is not real percussive, is it?
No,
It's almost some shade of B.
and there's no B. It's all pronounced like B's in Spanish.
Did you hear that? The V's are not a V. They're all kind of in between, right? Both V's and V's are subir.
Right, la ve chica, the V and the V. Thing. Oh, okay, I'm sorry. So, subir y dejarse caer en los brazos de una dama. And then that repeats, en los brazos de una dama. I guess I should say it faster, shouldn't I? Duna dama. Sorry. It's a lie. Que hasta quisiera llorar, ay mamá. So this is the hard part starts. So let me just say it once so I can get into it, all right? Me agarra la bruja, me lleva a su casa, me vuelve maceta y una calabaza.
Hey, Margaret!
That's not easy.
When we all have a master's degree in Spanish, we'll be able to do that too.
I totally understand your pain because it took me a while to. So, me agarra la bruja, me lleva a su casa, me vuelve maceta y una calabaza. So we do it again. Me agarra.
Go down to 41. No, folks, you've got practice tracks at home. And you can speed them up or slow them down, and their Spanish is quite good. Okay? You got some homework to do.
Que diga, que diga. Que diga, wait a minute, que dígame usted. ¿Cuántas criaturitas se ha chupado ayer? Yesterday. Ninguna, 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 no sé. Yo ando en pretensiones. One more time. Yo ando en pretensiones de chuparme usted. Ay, me espantó una mujer. Me espantó una mujer. En todo.
En medio del mar.
Salado, salado.
Jesus.
Y me espantó una mujer. Ay, me espantó una mujer. Porque no quería creer. No quería creer. Lo que otros me habían contado, lo de arriba en mujer, lo de arriba era mujer, mera mujer. Alright, that's enough of that. And then, me agarra la bruja, me lleva a su casa. Me agarra la bruja, me lleva al cerrito, me vuelve maceta de un calabacito. I said that wrong. Me agarra la bruja, me lleva al cerrito, me vuelve maceta de un calabacito. Maceta de un calabacito. Que diga usted.
That's all I'm saying.
I think, do we have conversation before?
Yes.
Yes, yeah. So you go to the, and then we gotta take this, and then the last one done. Okay, slowly, as much text as you can muster. Yeah.
Really quick for Margaret. I noticed when you're doing a word that starts with a Y, like yo, you're pronouncing that with the Joe sound, just like the L. So they're the same sound.
Yes. And especially, the Y by itself means and, E. But when it's up against a vowel, and it's elided, it would be like, let's say it's and one, E, una. But if you're saying it fast, it's yuna. Yuna.
Yeah, but like Will said, if you can't muster the, just make it a while. Yeah. Here we go. Moderately slow. 2 and 3.
Thank you.
From Poco Loco. And so I set a metronome just about as slow as it go. And then I go through it and I knock it up a little bit and do it again. I would suggest doing that. Just start at a slow tempo that you feel really good about, and then just advance it if you can. If you don't, you buy you get a cheap one from Amazon. But they're very helpful for things like this. Okay, let's go on at the bottom of the page. And let's go just take our faster. Very nice. 1, 2, 3. Just make yourself see something, and eventually the right pitch will come. But rhythm must be first. If you slow down at all, that's what the audience will do. They won't hear wrong pitches, but they will hear slap rhythm. Okay, 58, and keep it moving. 2, 3. Big step.
I do think the concert we had, honestly, time is a blur. Was it last October? No, it was 2 Octobers. So last October was Gold Star.
Right.
2 Octobers ago, we had all that Spanish, and all that was really top, and I think if you were here for that, it's paying off. So we need to find the first note.
And all the last we sang.
Also. The Russian we said didn't help. Because it wasn't Russian, right? All right, we need to find our first note on the top of 6, that second measure. That E flat is so hard to find. So we're going to do this a couple times. Debbie, would you play for us at measure 16? And then we are going to sing and hold our first note on the top of 6. You can do the solo if you want, but I'm trying to find that E flat because we're going through all kinds of keys. And 1 and 2, here's Debbie 16. So, in your head, if you were too high, mark that down because that's a very common tendency to have. So if you were like, oh, I'm too high, put a little arrow down or think lower. If you can hear, I don't know how you would, but if you can hear the D sharp on beat 3 of the prior measure in the left hand and in the middle of the right hand, that's your note. Or just think a little lower. Because half of us got it, half of us were harmonizing with the other. One more time. Here's 16. 1, 2, 6. It is also that. 1, 2, here's 16, Debbie. Now she's very nice. Now that you've heard it, that is an interesting note that's been happening. So your ear will pick up on that, even without her playing. It's that do, sol, la. That la is your new note on This Is Holly. So she's going to play it normally now, and we are going to continue on. Good on you, here's 16. You want a picture? You got it. She's got it. 1 and 2, 16, and go. This is Halloween, this is Halloween, 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 Halloween. And go. In this town we call home, everyone there and hold their thank you so much. In this town, hold me, stop. In this town, sopranos and altos, you're singing the right notes, but it feels as if you don't believe it. And it's such a great chord that we need that to be confident and right on time and no hesitation whatsoever. If you sing it wrong, who cares? Be on time. Hey, all those Halloweens were so much better when we started on the right note, yeah? Good. Let's start. Debbie, can you just give us one measure before this is Halloween, so top of 6 first? Top of 6, first measure. 1, 2, here's Debbie, 1 bar. This is Halloween, this is Halloween, 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 go. In this town we call home, everyone hail to the pumpkin song. La 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 la, Halloween, la 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 la, Halloween, la 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 la, Halloween, la 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 la. Thank you. Please circle the wild laughter because it's got to be everybody. If it's 80% wild laughter and 20%, waiting for the next thing, it's going to look so awkward. Even if you're like, I don't want to do wild laughter, just no one will know. James, you have a question? Or a comment?
No, you think about this in measure 24, their part, those eighth notes could use a slight staccato.
In this town we call home. Yeah, a little bit of emphasis, a little bit of separation, I think is a good idea. While we're here, tenors and bass, if you could put a little accent on those Halloweens. La 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 la, Halloween, Halloween, la 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 la, Halloween, Halloween, la 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 la, Halloween, Halloween. Whatever it is, down the next page. Yes? Yep.
clean your pencil from someone else, you said legato. So do you want it short?
I want it shorter. In this town we call home. It's too precise to get too legato with it. We're gonna lose the cool chords that are happening there. Yep, yep.
This is Halloween. It sounds like this is.
This is. You betcha. From the beginning, please, can we stand? Let me rephrase. Stand, please. We're watching the piano going, there's, and then we're like, and it's gone. There's children going so balls. So just look ahead. Can we start, please, Debbie, measure 49, last two bars of 10. 1 and 2. The busy building was and absolutely no one's there. There's stars on every window, oh, I can't drink the haze. And they run home like the warmth that's coming from inside. Thank you for trying something. I'm going to sing it for you once, and I need you to internalize it. I'm not usually this guy, but in this spot, it is my way or the highway, please. So, 12. In my, excuse me, I gotta get into it. Debbie, would you give me a D, please? A D. Frost on every window, I can't believe my eyes. And in in my bones I feel the warmth that's coming from inside. Again, like this. Frost on every window, oh I can't believe my eyes. And in my bones I feel the warmth that's coming from inside. Okay, can we sing that please? There's frost. There's frost. One and. There's frost on every window, oh I can't believe my eyes. And in my bones I feel the warmth that's coming from inside. The sounds, they're everywhere I go, around. I've never felt so good before. This empty place inside of me is filling up. I simply cannot get enough. I want it, oh, I want it, oh, I want it, oh, I got to know, I've got to know, in this place that I am. What is this? We turn the page and we breathe and we get all kinds of really cool chords. But in the end, it's going to be. Santa Claus will try those chords with luck. 14 ready and go. I'm sorry. Yep, 14 ready.
Kidnap Mr. Santa Claus. I wanna do it, let's draw straws. Jack said we should work together. Three of a kind, birds of a feather, now and forever. La 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 la, la 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 la, la 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 la, la 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 la. Kidnap the Santa Claus, drug him up real tight. Throw away the key and then turn off all the lights. Kidnap the Santa Claus, hide him in a bag. Throw him in the ocean then, see if he is sad.
Thank you so much. So if we can put a little bit of phrasing into this will be less of ba 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 ba. We want to have everything move towards whatever it is, bag or tight. Gotta move ahead. Kidnap the Santa Claus, lock him up real tight. Throw away the key and then turn off all the lights. It's very much every note individual. Sir.
73 to 79, just the sopranos have all the chords.
I don't see any reason that we couldn't have tenors and basses join there. Give you something to do so you don't get caught napping. Not that that happened, maybe in measure 80. What do you think, tenors and basses? Do you want to speak it?
If we should, I think we should alternate.
Let's keep it soprano alto. We're going to keep it soprano alto. But then in 80, be ready to go. Sure. Altos, go for that beat. Three of a kind, birds of a feather, now and forever. We're also been turning those into 16 notes. Watch the rhythm. Three of a kind, birds of a feather, now and forever. Yes. 87 off on 4. Thank you. Off on those rests. All right, here's Debbie getting to play all that fun stuff again in measure 71 because practice is important. 1, 2, 71.
Kidnap Mr. Santa Claus. I wanna do it, let's draw straws.
And 4.
Jack said we should work together. Three of a kind, birds of a feather, now and forever. La 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 la, la 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 la, la 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 la, la 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 la. Kidnap the Santa Claus, lock him up real tight. Throw
altos, pick up to 92. This is so much easier than all the Spanish we've been singing. Again, all of a sudden we're like, what are words? Because Mr. Boogie Boogie is the meanest guy around. I do feel those like words that were tripping us up there. Alto bass. 1, 2, and ready, get go. Because Mr. Boogie Boogie is the meanest guy around. Again, on that. 1, 2, again for me. Because Mr. Boogie Boogie is the meanest guy around. Thank you. We got people who want to come back down after because goes up. Because Miss. 1, 2, sing. Because Mr. Boogie Boogie is the meanest guy around. Go. If I were on his boogie list, I'd get out of town. Thank you for crown tenor. Same spot, please. 1 and 2 and T. Because Mr. Boogie Boogie is the meanest guy around. Go. If I were on his boogie list, I'd get out of town. 2, 3, and everybody sees the 8th rest on the top of 17, right? If I were on his boogie list, I'd get out. There's not really enough time to breathe, but we're going to put the consonants on the rest. Everybody, please pick up to 92. 1 and 2 and T. Because Mr. Boogie Boogie is the meanest guy around. Go. If I were on his boogie list, I'd get out of town. Enjoy it. It's a 2 and a T and now go. When Mr. Boogie Boogie says the drum was the hand, you better pay attention now to stop the boogie man. And if you wanna shake it, there's something very wrong. 'Cause this may be the last time you leave the place. Oh, thank you. Sopranos and altos, you made up a couple things. There's a bass if your rhythm was interesting. Again, when Mr. Boogie, right on 101, 1 and the 2 and the T. When Mr. Boogie Boogie says there's trouble close at hand, you better pay attention now, 'cause I'm the boogie man. And if you want to shake it, thank you. If you want to shake it, notes are important, 1 and the 2 and the T. And if you want to shake it, there's something very wrong. One more time, please. I had 2 people who are still hanging to the old ways. 1 and the 2 and the T. And if you want to shake it, there's something very wrong. Join us. 'Cause this may be the last time you hear the boogie song. Oh, 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 boogie man. But if I'm here against the end, I've not too much to do. I might just look a special out, just take a size to. And don't you know the one thing that will make it worth twice? Now roly-polies and balls together. And thank you so much. Back to page 19, pick to 113. Speak it, please. Well, if 1 and 2 and speak. Well, if I'm feeling antsy and I've nothing much to do, I might just cook a special batch, just make it spice too. And don't you know the one thing that'll make it work so nice? A roly-poly Santa Claus who had a little spice. Sing it that way, please. Well, if I'm feeling antsy and the 1 and the 2 and the T. Well, if I'm feeling antsy and I've nothing much to do, I might just cook a special batch, just make it spice too. And don't you know the one thing that'll make it worth so nice? A roly-poly Santa Claus who had a little spice. Whoa, 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 Halloween, deep and four. In this town we call home. Sing the everybody's accents and song. La 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 la. And we are going to go with spell. Put a spell. S-A.
We're making good progress, folks, but let's keep the pressure on. Let's go to where the Spanish is a little more challenging. Could you start on page 7 in the very last bar? I'll say it, you said that. Todos las mañanas. Todas las mañanas. Bajo tu ventana. Bajo tu ventana. Canto esta canción. Canto esta canción. Let's take a little longer. Okay. Todas las mañanas tu ventana. Todos las mañanas bajo tu ventana canto esta canción. Ready, go. Todas las mañanas bajo tu ventana canto esta canción. Good for you. That is a lot of page. The upper three voices have yes, solo, yes, solo el sonido. Give me that chance. Yes, solo el sonido. Your turn. Yes, solo el sonido. Del fuerte latido. Del fuerte latido. De mi corazón. De mi corazón. Let's try that together. And 1. Yes, solo el sonido del fuerte latido de mi corazón. That speed is what pitches, starting at the bottom of 7. 2 beats. And 1. Practice on your own for a moment. How about 1, 2, and 3, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 1. Aim for the syllable that's on the downbeat of a bar. Make sure we get those together. And if you can get some of the others, good. But get that first syllable of a bar together. How about 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1. See, that's pretty good thinking. And we'll just tell our mariachi friends not to listen too closely to us. Let's take from the beginning. Not far. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Ready, and we go. Good for you! Man, that's tempo. That is tempo. Good for you! Good. Excellent. Number 3. You still got time. Good for you! My goodness, who just surprised themselves? Woo! I guess I should say, it sounds a good surprise. You probably surprised yourself in a negative way, but good for you. No, that's good. And you know what? That's supposed to be up to development. I think it sounds good. We got enough other problems in this. Why burden ourselves with it? Besides, the pianist isn't bad. By the way, solo auditions not this coming Tuesday, but the following 2, rehearsals 5 and 6. And I know you sopranos are just itching to sing this stuff at 54. The way the gal sounds on the recording. Okay, Margaret, tell us all about number 3.
La Llorana, it's probably the best well-known of these 3 songs. It's the one I knew before, and it's well-known around the world that speaks Spanish anyway, even here in the United States. Bonnie talked about it to somebody, she thought, of course I know that. So, La Llorana is actually a figure that dates back into Aztec times in Mexico, 1300s to the 1500s. She actually is said to have foretold the Spanish conquest of Mexico. So, she has kind of a political connotation too. But the verses we're singing, her backstory is that her husband was unfaithful. Sounds like a country western song, right? I had to sell my pickup and pay the rent, and my dog died, and my wife left me. So, as in a rage of retribution and revenge, she drowns herself and the children. But she is then cursed to walk the earth into eternity, weeping and wailing in search of her children. She's always seen her ghost, her figure, is seen close to bodies of water. So lakes, rivers, ponds, things like that. Often she's dressed in white, but in the song we sing, she's dressed in a huipil, which is a traditional Aztec that's carried into modern days. The dresses or the tunics that are embroidered with bright flowers and symbols and things like that. So in our song, that's how she's dressed. She's mistaken for the Virgin Mary because of the celestial blue color rather than the white. So then the men start a verse, the second verse, I think of it as the second verse, where they're saying, well, you make all kinds of noise, weeping and wailing as you walk around the world. But even if I'm criticized for being so quiet, I suffered even more pain in my quietness than you do in your weeping and wailing. So that's kind of what we're singing about. Yeah, it's very typical to sing during Dia de los Muertos. No, there is a happy ending. Sometimes these kinds of songs will have a really catchy, upbeat rhythm to them. I don't think this one does necessarily, does it?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, so this is kind of country western music to me, you know, where everybody's dead, you know, she shot me, and that happens a lot in mariachi music too. The woman always shoots the guy. Sorry. So really quick, the reason she dates back to the Aztecs is because she has a similar backstory to an Aztec goddess. So, you know, it's come through the ages. The first president of Mexico, of modern day Mexico, is quoted as saying, the country of Mexico was built upon the tears of La Llorana. And so she represents Mexico crying about the Spanish conquest, or in 20th century, crying about American imperialism, or what they see as American imperialism. So, you know, she has a political context too, but I think for the sake of Dia de los Muertos, probably thinking about the story we're singing about probably is more, I think it's a beautiful song. And there's a dance to this one too, if you look at it.
Well, Martha, you have. You can skip the first 15 bars.
I'm still on the Salías del templo. And we'd be singing Templo un día. Llorona. Cuando al pasar, yo te vi. Salías del templo un día. Llorona, cuando al pasar, yo te vi. Hermoso huipil llevabas, Llorona, que la Virgen te creí. I thought you were the Virgin Mary. That's what you're singing there. Hermoso huipil llevabas, Llorona, que la Virgen te creí. So the sopranos say, Llorona, the azul celeste, and then the tenors and basses, Llorona, the azul celeste, dicen que no, tengo duelo, Llorona, porque no me ven llorar. No one sees me cry. And then we repeat it, like it. Dicen que no, Tengo duelo, Llorona, porque no me ven llorar. Hay muertos que no hacen ruido, Llorona. Y es más grande su penar. Their sorrow is much greater than those who cry. Hay muertos que no hacen ruido, Llorona. Y es más grande su
Yes.
Does that just repeat? Oh no. Llorona del sur celeste. No.
Actually, we need to reserve the time. Thank you for that. It's good to know the backstory. I want to reserve 35 minutes for Poco Loco. So we will, you just, spend some time in practice track. Let's go on to Poco Loco. Gareth and I were talking. She said it helped her so much to watch that video that I sent you the link to. If you'll just sing along with that video, what we're going to do in Poco Loco is actually just come up with kind of a communal approximation. Because if we try to do this just, so bustly, rhythmic way, it's going to end up sounding very stilted. So we're just going to have to kind of come to a general agreement about how it goes. And the nice thing is it'll be fast enough that we'll know. But do take some time. I think these marquees help. They helped me anyway. And here again, what I did is I just said I got to go real slow, and it was taken off the beat notes. And then I'd speed it up by about 10 notches and try it again. It's just so. Let's see how we do. I want to go to what I think is the more easy of the two challenges. Of course, the pages that are really the pain in the butt are 4 and 5. But let's go over to 8 and 9. If you get 8 and 9, you at the top of 10, it's pretty good. So what I'd like to do is, Will, could you just kind of like 8 notes for us or something?
Yes, sir.
And let's try this speed for 8 notes. 1, 2, just speaking. Okay, and we're at the bottom page at 65. We get 4 claps for nothing. 1 and 2 and
the sense that you're not making, the liberties you're taking, these mind waves are shaking. You are just Poco Loco.
right, I got pitches at that speed. 65. 4 for nothing. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, now, if you looked at the tutorial that I sent you and that Jay reposted, I put in places where there are 2 strong red marks and where there are 3. And that's because the bar, to me anyway, feels like it's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. as opposed to the. And it's constantly shifting, and usually the accompaniment doesn't agree with you. So you've got to be real cognizant of the eighth notes. Now let's take that whole section again, but instead of that tempo, let's try this.
I'm usually skeptical on these things, but this really did help testimony.
Put those marks?
I did.
Good, I'm trying to help. I don't know if it'll help anybody. It did it mainly for me, and hopefully it'll help you. Okay, at 65, 4 for nothing. Faster.
You want me to combinate that?
Please, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 116 that way for a reason. So starting at 14, you go T, 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 T. Just do those 3 bars with me. 114. 1, ready, and T, 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 T. And I think it sets you up better than thinking T, T, T. But if you want to think of it that way, it's T, T, T. But what's going on underneath is in 3. Okay? Now, I'm going to, ideally, I'm going to be conducting this piece of more. Now, let's take it from 97. It's nice. Here, from 97 on, it goes to ba, 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 ba. So it keeps going back and forth. And that's Spanish rhythm. Okay, but that same kind of thing. And it's also found in Czech music. For instance, the scherzo of Dvorak's 6th Symphony is a furia, which is it's got that same kind of. We're going to take it at 97 and we're going to go faster. Go that fast? Ready, set, here we go. Just go crazy, it's not a shaky. It's just go crazy, it's not a shaky. It's just go crazy, it's not a shaky. It's just go crazy, it's not a shaky. 1, 2, 3, oh, okay, go, so all you do is a beat off. You're going 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, oh, okay, T, T. Okay? So can we have my cabeza, the last 2 bars of 13? Ready, and go.
My cabeza shaking.
1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Everybody's oh, papa. Oh, 1, 2, 3, papa. Same thing. 13, last 2 bars. And da, 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 shaking. 1, 2, 3, 4. Steady. You're playing da, da, da. You're playing, but you're playing 3 8 notes, and that's going on. The top of 14 is quarter 8. I'm starting the last 2 bars of 13. Here we go. Here we go. Last 2 bars of 13. And my cabeza shaking. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Walking, ting, 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 go, go. Start right at the pickups to 114. Boom, boom, I would if I were you go D, D, D. I'd take that breath if I were you. Boom, boom. 1, 2, 3. Boom, boom, D, 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 go, go, go. Let's try from the bottom of page 8, measure 65 with the accompaniment. Little faster, 1, 2, 3, 1, here we go. Da, da, 65, ready, and go. Da, da, da. Okay, same thing, faster. I'm going to try to get it to where I'm just conducting in one. Could we try it this week? I'm in 1. 65. He's on the account.
The
5. Pardon me? Sure, she's going to start with 63. Dum, dee, dum, 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 dee. No, it'd be bum, 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 bum. That's me. Bum, 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 bum. If I'm going, if the speed is 1, 2, 3, 1, bum, bum, bum,
Ryan, can you give us the 8 notes? I know we're getting the long notes that Debbie has, but what are the 8 notes in there?
That's all. Ready? Bridge 63. Ready? And we go. Again. 1, 2, 3. Here we go.
Instead of 1, 2, 3, can you give me 1, 2, 3,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Because I come in.
Well, I'll just go. 1, 2, 3. Here we go. Oh, I see what you're saying. 1 and 2 and 3. That's the same thing.
Yeah.
So I'm going to give her 1 and 2 and 3, and she's coming in at 63. 1 and 2 and 3 and 1. 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 1. Because now you're playing with. I won't do that. So, ready?
But it's a little bit slower than it'd be 1, 2, 3.
But the 8th note is okay? Faster if you can. 1, 2. It's not 1, 2, 3, 4. It's 1, 2, 3. Because it's just so if you were getting that up to tempo, let's go now to the next part. Page 4. This is your 8th note. I'm starting in bar 23. No pitch, just rhythm. 1. This is 23. This is your 8th note. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1.
And you made me boom, go, 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 boom, go, dee, 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 go, go, go. The way you keep me guessing, I'm nodding and I'm guessing. I'll count it as a blessing that I'm only
Folks, what you have to do, you have to get good at knowing where the eighth note is. At this time, later on, we've just got to know where the downbeat is, okay? I'm going to do that same thing again. But you've got to keep track of the eighth notes and eighth notes. Because I can't do that for you, okay? Same spot, I'm going to give you 7 for nothing. 1 and 2 and 3 and 1.
The way you keep me guessing, I'm nodding and I'm guessing. I'll count it as a blessing that I'm only
Very good, very good. For me, the trickiest parts are when I'm getting from bar 24 to 25. So, mi, poco, loco. How long is low? How long is it? It's 3 minutes. Okay. When we get into tempo, it's just gonna, it's a little bit stretched. It's a little early, a little bit stretched. We're gonna go just a little faster. That was very good. How about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1.
The way you keep me guessing, I'm nodding and I'm guessing. I'll count it as a blessing. And I'm only
Now, right now you're reading it like computers. Can you try to find the words that should be emphasized? So that they're not all sounding just the same. Okay? How about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, go.
And you made me the way you keep me guessing, I'm nodding and I'm guessing. I'll count it as a blessing that I'm only
And go fast you get. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, go.
and you made me
Not ready. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, go.
and you made me the way you keep me guessing, I'm nodding and I'm guessing. I'll count it as a blessing that I'm only
Blessing is fun because then where the hell do we come in on that I'm? So see if you can keep that in mind and you go blessing that I'm on. You gotta keep track of a whole lot of echoes in there. Okay, try it. I'll give you 13 for nothing. 4, 5, 6, go.
and you made me the way you keep me guessing, I'm nodding and I'm guessing. I'll count it as a blessing that I'm only
Bad. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Go. What time will you come to the day? 23. I'll give you 12 for nothing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Good for you. Stand up a little bit. Put your music down. Face to your left. Face to your left. Put your music down. Give that person background. Go back for a second to 23. Would you give us our pitches? 23 acapella. Here are your pitches. I'll give you 13 for nothing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1. And you make me So if you will get those marks in the 2s and the 3s, where you're significantly slowing down is any time the bar is 1, 2, 3, where there are 3 marks. You're taking too long on the first note of those bars, okay? Specifically, bar 27, the first bar of 5, the third bar of 5, the second bar in the second line of 5, and the bottom of 5 in the second bar. You're too long on those first notes when you start with a quarter, okay? You get 13 for nothing. Where's that at? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1. And you make me the way you lead me dancing. I'm lying and I'm dancing. Uncounted as a blessing. That I'm only. Very good, very good. I would just say that it seemed like our rhythm was a little wonky, 28 to 29, but other than that, it wasn't too bad. Now, let's take the whole song.
No trying.
There's no crying in Spanish. Do not be La Llorona, or would it be El Llorona? No, there's no El Llorona, because the men just don't cry.
There's just no man named Llorana.
Not much. I'll pass you. Okay? Well, just since we're all glutton for punishment, this is the bar. Okay, let's try it. And You get a whole 6-minute break this time.
Three minutes on the number one. 3 minutes on the number one. 3 minutes.
Number one, uno.
3 minutes on this one with Bruha. Margaret, tell us a story.
The composer and lyricist of this song, Martiniana, wrote it.
You know what? I'm lying. We're supposed to be doing the Temporal. Temporal, and then we'll get to it.
This, my friends, is my earworm on this concert. No, we're not being Temporal. Let's see. Let's review some Spanish, and I'm going to let Margaret do it because she's better than me. So, it's starting on page 15. Page 3. Through page 3.
¿Qué será? De Puerto Rico? Cuando llegue el temporal. ¿Qué será de mi borrique? Cuando llegue el temporal. Temporal.
Let's go over the Spanish that's on 6, 7.
Se levanta pueblo al son de tambores.
Chun, chun, chun.
Yeah, now the tenors have no nos tumbe el viento. Then it's sorry, it's hard to read. Typing, sorry. Ni 10,000 temblores. Somos
Speaking of, choir, in the future, if it's the same price, would you rather have it big like this?
Yes.
So, we'll order a big. You young men
It's
just.
geriatric Prince.
You young men just put up with us. Go ahead.
Somos resilientes. Somos luchadores.
Nos tumba el viento.
Nos tumba el viento. Ni 10,000.
And then we go on to 8.
Tun, 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 tun.
Ahora viene. I'm sorry, I got Good. Who's going to be my small group? I might have to do a volunteer situation. There's a little small group that goes starting on page 9. Okay, good luck. Ready? This one opens up a bella and then it's coming. And it's going to have Miro and Tonga. Is anybody planning on going to see Chapel will be playing Tonga on this? Is anybody planning on going to the concert tomorrow? You're going to love it. I sent you a note about it, and there's signs out there. He's amazing. He's just amazing. So let's take the first page and let's get it to where we can sing it a cappella. So not this fast. 1, 2, 3. This is the part of how fast your 8 notes. 2 and 3. No. You got 8 notes. Viento, right? And you. Those last 2 are dictated, right? Now, let's see if we can do what it asks for. Starting with some piano, crescendoing, coming in with some forte, crescendoing, forte, and then forte. This is the storm coming. It's coming. It's coming. So, this is, that was pianissimo for my ears, started mezzo piano. And then I think altos, a little stronger, and sopranos. If you want to be double for me, that's fine. In that range, yellow range. So, just a little stronger basses. Now can you sing it with fear in your heart? Because this storm is coming. Right? Look intense. Look intense. Big, powerful sound right there. I am there. 4. There's your 4. I gave you the tempo. Now you gotta find it. Okay? So here's your last note. So you know me with my face, my tongue sticking out. Let's do the beginning again, and get into this. And, you remember when Leslie was here? No, Lisa. Lisa. I always want to call Lisa Cameron Leslie for some reason.
That's because her party is mostly right.
So, remember when she was here? And how she really got the sex in it? We need the sex. Right? I mean, this is a very this is a very pelvic song. Make it pelvic. Okay, here we go. I like that to sound like a group instead of a mob. some time ago, because it's not hard, but you're not ready. You're just not ready to jump. Now, Margaret, number one. Spanish, remixing number one. Tell us the score.
So the man who wrote the words and the notes, the composer, in other words, he wrote it for his mother. And her name was Martina. But he doesn't call the song Martina, he calls it La Martiniana. That suffix on that, it's kind of the same as we have in English. If I called something Americana, it would be a collection of things that had similarities, right? It could be art, it could be music, it could be stories, it's Americana. So Martiniana is a collection of women, who have similarities to his mother. And he considers her a singular woman. He has deep respect and affection for her. So I think it's enough. But she does.
Does he kill her? Oh, I know.
But she does not. And that's why you're racist. Okay, so it's kind of to all women, all singular women that the song is written for.
All the single ladies?
No. Let me say admirable instead. Maybe that's clear. Admirable. Okay, so she says to him, "Don't cry over my grave. Sing me a beautiful song like La Sandunga," which is a traditional Oaxacan song. That's a state in southern Mexico on the Pacific. And Brian sent us the video of the dance. It's considered very elegant and very graceful, this song. A beautiful dance, a beautiful song. And if you sing me beautiful music never dies, and neither will I. So I think it's just it's a lovely song, it's lovely music. That's all I have to say.
Yeah, to me, it's like there's a sacred Jewish tradition that as long as you speak a person's name, they're always alive to you. And our neighbors across from us, George and Lynn, there's a day goes by that we didn't see George and Lynn's house. Even though there's a lovely new family there, that's George and Lynn's house, and they're alive. And this remind me of the same thing. It's just,
And there's a reason why it's sung around Dia de los Muertos, right? It's remembering your ancestors.
Okay. So, would you take us through this match?
I wasn't prepared for that.
I could.
Whatever you want, you tell me.
Well, are you good on this Spanish?
Yeah.
Okay, let's sing it. You were pretty much smoking on this the other day, I think. Right. Let's start with this one. Stronger. bass solo section, and this is on, I don't want to phrase it, this for you. It starts bar 71. I'd like to try something, alto tenor bass or alto tenor soprano. Can you give me just a touch of accent on your loop, loop, loop? Because I'm hearing the note, but I'm not hearing the attack. Give me just a little sting at the beginning. Could we start in bar 69, please? And then basses you're in at 71.
Si quieres que te recuerde, si quieres que no te olvide.
Good. Would you put in accents? Would you write it in? That made all the difference in the world. What you just did was fine. So so if you go loop, to release the L quickly, and I think that was nice. I like that. We had a little rhythm issue. Was I think it was around 36, 37. Let's just start where you all come in together. The pickup to 25. That's tempo. Good shape there. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. I don't hear us all hitting K. Okay. I don't hear the K. Maybe it's just a consonant. Okay? Can you sing it with more of a little less lyrical and a little more dance-like? It's got to have a little more build to it, spring and step. Okay? Because he's saying, don't be mourning for it, don't mourn for it. So let's make it beautiful, happy music.
Remember.
Yes, sir.
I think it's that 35 on the second note, we're doing the 98.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think we're adding an extra note.
Yana mama. So just say that. Yana mama. Yana mama. Yana mama. Yana mama. Okay. See if we can get it. I think if you start El Rey, which is the pickup to 29. Good suggestion. Is there anything else in this particular song that you'd like a little assistance? Yes, sir.
Can we just go start with like 87 and then
Sure.
the second, I forgot everything the alpha part.
Okay. Do you want with parts? Would that help? Okay, let's do parts, please, at 88.
I'll show it. Aren't we supposed to do
You're welcome to sing alto if you find the tessitura of the soprano part high. That's, if you feel comfortable up there singing.
Got it.
Yeah, it's just for those who feel that tessitura, because that tessitura is really up there. So if you're comfortable singing, here we go, let's do parts at 88. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Bases, really put a spring in B3. Go. Make sure that little one beat solo is heard. 1, 2, 3, here you go. Yes! Right. start 103. You can recover just a little quicker in 103. Sopranos, you're not trying to sing any words up there, are you? Good, good. Same thing but with piano. 88. Basses, same thing in 2 bars later. Do, do, do. Make sure we hear that. You're the plucked bass. So make sure we hear that when you're moving independently from the other parts. 1, 2, 3, here we go. It's nice, but it seems a little. It's not buoyant enough. You make it more buoyant. Okay? More air between the notes. 1, 2, 3, here you go. Write that in there at 88. Write in air between the notes. Because somehow that worked. It had more life, it was more ever present. It wasn't so stressed down. We're lifting the music off of the page, pushing it into the page. Yes, sir. Sure. Good. Why don't we start, let's just do the whole thing starting at the pickup to 120, shall we? This is just the altos and tenors. Please, sopranos and basses do not sing. I give you 5 for nothing. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Take the text out, and when you get to your 8 notes, I want you to go da 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 da, and I want you to actually rush. Da 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 da, rush. Okay? Same thing, no text. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Rushing, more, and rushing exactly together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Did you hear the difference between the first one and the second one? Which one was better? So, as hard as you worked on the first one, work harder on the second one. But then they kind of it gives a little thrill rather than just being garbage. Okay, make them important. Same thing, but try the text. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes! Everybody! Right there. Pick up to 120. That's the stuff. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Good for you. Bravo. Bravo. I mean, that's getting real close to performance level. And we're just coming up on rehearsal number 4. Pretty good. Let's look at When October Goes. Yeah! How many of you are somewhat unfamiliar with the song When October Goes? Let's work on that part, okay? Just to get you more familiar with it. Would you like it with parts? Would you like it with parts? Sure, let's do it. When we get here, we want to go a pretty steady tempo for a while. I'm I'm going to try to do quite a bit of bravado in the first bit, in the first song, but when we get to page 8, he says in a steadier tempo. So, let's see how steady we can make. Oh, what? Try that again. We're on page 8. We're on page 8. One.
That much. Since it's in unison, I'm turning this off. So, now, start piano and let the middle of the phrase get clear up to mezzo piano and then come back. So give me a shape to the phrase. And pick a word for you that's important and you aim for that word. We don't necessarily all have to aim for the same word. So go look at those two phrases. What's the important word to you? Now, at that point, we mezzo piano. And then come away. Here we go. One. Underneath your rests in measure 41, 1 and 2. Measure 41, 1 and 2. Okay, let's try that with the accompaniment. Debbie, if you would, give us the chord on the downbeat of that first measure and then in the accompaniment. Know where we are? Yeah. That's square. Okay, that's square. And it's also one of the two ugliest words in the English language. Now we don't want on. Just make it beautiful. Okay? Yes. And that not only had unison pitch, it had unison feeling. I felt the music moving because of what you were doing. Okay? Good for you. So let's go on from there with, let's do those again with accompaniment that far, and then in 45, that was such elegancy, and that first syllable was beautiful. basses and tenors, when you get to bar 46, can you hear me okay about the mic?
Yeah.
When you get to bar 46, basses and tenors, would you close those quarters a little bit for me? This is top of 9 that bar. Because you've got even quarters. The sopranos now have the melodic rhythm, but I'd like to hear your steady beat a little more. So just give it a little pulse. Yes, sir.
They just play the
Bravo! That tone.
That precision with the finger.
And the rhythm.
And the rhythm. The attack, the decay. Okay, so let's start on the word va and stop on your first note at the. We are in bar 44, the last note, and we're going to stop on your first pitch in 45. Got it? Here's 5. Good, now make it pretty. We're all singing a B. Sing your next one, hold it. One of the other ugliest words in the English language. Think Julie Andrews. The. This time we go on. 45. Right on 45 we go on. With parts. Here's your E's. And 1. Sound, but then can you suddenly be bigger for the mezzo forte? Because to me it's the children running home beneath the twilight sky. Oh, for the fun of it. You know, you go, oh my, oh, they're having such a good time. And then you think, oh, I was. And that's why I've asked for the subito piano. Right? Give me all that. Try to 45. And 1. Basses, I love your pulsing. Tenors, can you pick up their pulsing and those 2 bars and quarter notes? It turns that into something magical if you'll do that. Okay, we're going to do it with the accompaniment now at 45. And we're going to go on. And here's the downbeat. Boom. This is nice. This is nice. Okay? We're going from piano, subito piano. Can the first note be subito piano? Still be piano. And then mezzo piano, mezzo forte, forte. Emerge out of nothing. Started when I was 1 of them. 51.
Couple measures before.
51. Up. You know where I am? When I was one of them.
We'd like a note.
C, H, what's G?
Up. Let's start at 53 with parts. 53 with parts. Bottom 10. When you sing this phrase, the A phrase, we'll call it, in unison, you did some shaping and you aimed for particular words. You need to do the same thing here. But here are your pitches. And 1. Do me a solid, and would you, when the word goes, would you write a little crescendo? Because that's what you do when you sing it in unison. You crescendo that all the way. So if you'll do that, especially when October goes, make it go somewhere. And then basses and tenors. In bar 59, could you pulse those 2 quarters at the end of the bar? You need that again, or can we go on from there? Let's start Happy Tears and get you across that rest. So we're going to start in bar 60 of Happy Tears. And up. Happy tears, I turn Sopranos, can I just hear that? Oh, how I hate it. And go. And go. Yeah, the D flat, especially the C, put a triangle around up. One more time. And go. Yeah, somebody's a little low. Your vibrato, be careful with the vibrato. That right there, you've got to sing it straight. Okay. And we're going to take our time. 1 and 2. Okay, everybody, let me just finish this phrase. I turn my back. Turn my whatever. Bottom 11. Bottom 11. 61. And the 1. a piano hairpin, and in piano music, what we call a decrescendo usually means slow down. And a crescendo mark usually means speed up in piano. And here, this is very pianistic, so we'll do that. We need to move on. Very nice. Oye Como Va. I just want to sing it through once, and then I want to sing Remember Me for Mike and Liz, and then head on over to the local practice. I will be there as soon as I get myself packed up. But they're expecting us in about that. Again, go in the door, go to your right, and that's the room. Okay. Folks, let's hear it for Debbie and Will. Wyatt, thanks for helping us. Give yourself a hand. Great work today. Great work today. Oh, and if you brought food, stand up. Poco Loco, and then go right into the remembrance. Get up.